Hello there, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having yourself a great day. I am, and today we're going to go ahead and take a look at some Spongebob merch. It's my haul for the weekend. Over the weekend I went to, Five Below, the Dollar Store, and Walmart. I believe were the three places I went to pick up some new Spongebob stuff, and I thought I'd share it with you. So it's not just Five Below, it's some other locations too. But it's just a short video showing some stuff that's currently available that I thought you might be interested in. And maybe they have them at your local stores if you're looking for any of it. I know the Five Belows usually carry all the Spongebob stuff that I'm going to show you. So yeah, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I got a lot of fun content coming up. I'll actually be going to Europe, and part of my task there will be to find Spongebob stuff. And we'll see how that goes. Of course, I'm going to get Disney stuff too. We're actually going to Disneyland in Paris, so that should be fun. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at all these things I picked up. Alrighty, so here we go. First off, not everything in here is from Five Below. There's a few things from Walmart, which you'll probably laugh about, but I just thought I wanted to get them to have a few things to represent, and I'll show you in a moment. But here is the Krabby Patties Sour. I've had these in the past. They're not too bad. I'm not going to open these or any of these. I just wanted to share with you to show you what's currently at Five Below. They have quite a few things in regards to SpongeBob, at least the Krabby Patties. Zurg just fell over. I think he literally was alive by himself, which kind of freaks me out sometimes. All right, so there is. These are from Frankfurt. They make a bunch of SpongeBob candies, and so there's the sour gummies. And let's see what else we got. I finally got a hold of these. They've been out for a bit. These are the big Krabby Patty sliders. There are 3 of them in here, and I'm curious to see how they change color over the years. I've seen in other videos, my friend Marcus, who has a YouTube channel in regards to SpongeBob, just like me, he has a huge SpongeBob collection, and I hope to at some point have him on the channel to talk SpongeBob and such. But I've seen some of the older ones he has, and the coloring gets very crazy on some of these. That tells you how good it is for you. But I wanted to get kind of one of everything just to have and put away. We have until 2026 to eat these, but we should put aside and then eat them years from now, like way past the date, and see how horrible they are. Here is the new small Krabby Patties that have a prize inside. As you can see, it says "To a Surprise," and you basically pop this open. It splits in half, and then you get your prize, and then there's other stuff in it. Krabby Patties minis. So this kind of reminds me of the sliders, but there's that. So we have those. And let's see what else. Actually, these here I'm going to show you are actually from the dollar store. But this was the last box I could find. And when I went back to see if they had any new ones, because I was going to try them on the channel, they all were gone and replaced with Spider-Man. So I'm not sure if they just were out of them and they're going to restock them or not. But this is the last one that they had there. These are good until July 2025, which isn't really that long. I don't know how long they've been sitting on the shelves, but yeah, a lot of calories in these bad boys. But yeah, these are a different type of fruit snack than some of the other ones. So we got those. Those are actually from Betty Crocker. Betty Crocker. I almost said her name wrong. Then Jordan and I tried these. I'll try to remember to leave a link to it. These were kind of, excuse me, quite a interesting taste on some of these. It's kind of like the Bean Boozled, where you try all different types of jelly beans, but these are just like different Krabby Patties in bizarre flavors. The bacon was nasty. But yeah, if you want to try these out with your family and have them grossed out, you can get these. And then next, we have the big box of Double Deluxe with cheese, which is just crazy. That's a lot of gummy to eat at once. And it is an 8-pack. But, I gotta show you the designs on the boxes. You can see them there. It's kind of funny. Just imagine if that actually tastes like meat. So that is the box design for that one. Those are pretty cool. And let's see. And notice the packaging is different colored depending on sometimes flavors and such. These I just saw more recently. They are Krabby Patties, watermelon. These were actually at the dollar store is where I got these. So if you're looking for these, that is where I got these. So you can try those. Watermelon, artificially flavored. Kind of really wish they could make real flavors for these things. But we got until January 2027 on these bad boys. All them yummy preservatives. So there is the watermelon flavor. If they come out with any other ones, you know I'll definitely get them. And here is kind of like a Happy Meal. This is Krabby Patty combo meal. And it has jumbo patty. And then it has Krabby fries. It has kelp rings. And it has kelp smoothie, a kelp soda, or kelp cola, and then Krabby Patty double deluxe with cheese. I'm probably going to get these at some point to actually try on the channel, but I did want to just get these and put them on the side. They do give you a little tiny window, but you really can't see much in there. You can kind of see the burger. A burger. But I think this is such a cute little box design. I like that. So they should have a toy in there. You know, if you're buying usually when you buy a Happy Meal, you get a prize inside. All right. Also from the dollar store. Actually, no, I'm sorry. These are from Five Below. They're kind of creepy looking. These are character ducks. I never even noticed these in the store myself. But I saw on their app that they had them available, and it showed my local store. So I eventually did find them myself after ordering them. But there's good old Patrick. And then there's Squidward. Sorry, I don't want to take these out. And then there's Barnacle Boy, Barnacle Man. And then there's 3 different ones. Then we have these. There's Mermaid Man. And then we have good old Mr. Krabs. And good old SpongeBob. SpongeBob looks horrible. Looks like I might have to get another one. I mean, look how bad of a paint job they did there. It's like way oversprayed on his face. But there's, they didn't put too much effort into these. There's SpongeBob. And we got one more, which is Sandy Cheeks. I love the teeth on these things. And then we got Plankton, which is very odd looking. And there's Man Ray. So quite an array of SpongeBob ducks. It's usually harder to find these things. All right. So the last 2 things I actually saw and found at Walmart. And it's from Wet n Wild. I saw some people's stores actually have a nice display for these. The Walmart I went to near us, it has a crappy display. Actually, it was not really. It was just an end cap, and these were hanging from it. It's a line of SpongeBob makeup and such. And I'll show you over here. There's a big giant pineapple that you can buy. It's almost $70. Well, it is $70, but I also found it for like $60. And it has all the stuff that's in that's being sold separately also, so they have it as one big kit. I did try to contact the company, but they never got back to me. But probably because they're like, why does the dude want makeup? But I found these, Jordan actually opened this with me beforehand, and it's very impractical of what this is supposed to be for. Yeah, I can show you, but it's supposed to be basically a Krabby Patty. It's a Krabby Patty sponge and brush cleansing pads. And then here on the bottom, they show you what each thing is. So the top bun is supposed to be a deep cleaning sponge, basically. And then the sponge, the lettuce is a sponge. And then the patty is an eye brush. And the bottom bun is a face brush. But they're all made out of rubber. There's absolutely no practical use to these for what they're meant for. It just would not work. If I actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and open this because I had already done it once, just to show you what this craziness is, and then I'll show you the next item. All right, so this is the top one, and that's somehow supposed to be a sponge or a brush for your face. I guess you really could fold it outwards and use this, but it's very kind of hard. But that is the bottom, or top bun, sorry. And then we have the lettuce, which is supposed to be a brush. I'm not sure how you're going to brush your eyelashes or face with this. It's, yeah, doesn't quite work. And then here is the meat, questionable. And that one is supposed to be a eye brush. I'm not sure how you're wiping your eye with that. That's very questionable. And then here is the bottom one, and that is, excuse me, the hiccups. It's a face brush. So yeah, not sure how you're using any of those things for what they say, but either way, I like I said, I tried to pick out the most not user friendly, but use for a man. I don't know. I think the other ones, a lot of them were just makeup. I gotta wash this off because I want to put it back in the pack. But here is a mirror kit. It's a keychain and a mirror. So you get the pineapple keychain, and then this is a mirror. And then there's the mirror on the back. You're supposed to peel the film off. But I didn't want to take this one apart. I did already open it, but it's nothing spectacular. They're expensive though. The cheapest item I believe was $7, which was for the brushes. And then I believe some of the other items are up to $11, which this might have been, I can't remember. Yeah, so if you're looking for any of these are currently what is available in either the dollar store, Walmart, or Five Below. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did sharing with you some quite interesting things. And like I said, this has a lot of different makeup. So if you are a girl or just someone who likes to wear makeup, you can get a bunch of like eyeliner stuff and all that good stuff, lip balm, and I don't remember all of it, but I think I might have taken a photo of it. If I did, I'll share it with you. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. If you haven't already, please thumbs up this video, share with a friend, and as always, I'd like to wish you a magical day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.